3 months after the United States was plunged into World War II with the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the nation was on edge. At 5 minutes past 7 in the evening of the 23rd of February 1942, a Japanese submarine surfaced off the coast of Santa Barbara in California. For 20 minutes, the crew fired numerous shells from its 5.5-inch deck gun. The target was the Elwood oil field. The shelling inflicted minimal damage on the installations along the shoreline and among a few oil wells, but the primary targets, the gasoline storage facilities, went unscathed. As a result of the shelling, military personnel and civilian volunteers who scanned the horizon on the water's edge and watched the skies day and night were placed on high alert. The tension was high. Phantom sightings of Japanese warplanes, rumours of impending enemy air raids, and even speculation that hostile troops were preparing to land on the beaches of Southern California were continual. In the pre-dawn hours of February 25th, the sky above Los Angeles erupted with anti-aircraft shells. The so-called Battle of Los Angeles was on. Apparently, the 37th Coast Artillery Brigade had swung into action with the report of an object sighted above the city. Eyewitness accounts vary as to exactly what was seen. The descriptions ranged from a bell-shaped to an oblong to a round object that measured from 16 to 80 feet and was travelling rapidly at 200 miles an hour. It is most likely that the mysterious object was a balloon, first seen in the vicinity of Culver City in California and reported by civilian, military and law enforcement observers. A ceasefire order was issued just minutes after the shooting began, but difficulties in communication and the excitement of the moment resulted in some witnesses claiming that the guns chattered from approximately 2:15 in the morning to 4 a.m, expending 1,400 shells. Officially, the 14th Air Interceptor Command stated that no fighter planes took to the air in pursuit of the object, or any Japanese aircraft that might be in the area. However, many individuals clearly remembered seeing fighters in the air. At least 5, and as many as 25 of them. Radar operators in the area reported the presence of an object, but plotted its location 120 miles west of the city and headed south in the direction of San Diego. The all clear sounded at 7:21 in that morning, but in the confusion, several buildings and homes were damaged by shell fragments and debris resulting from the anti-aircraft fire. 2 people suffered heart attacks, apparently brought on by the anxiety, and 3 were killed in a smattering of car accidents. After some order was restored, the Secretary of Navy, Frank Knox, met the press and explained the events, attributing the incident to a serious case of war nerves. The Battle of Los Angeles received a widespread media coverage. The Los Angeles Times published a photo in its February 26, 1942 edition that was reported to show an airborne object illuminated by searchlights as the shells burst around it. After Secretary Knox made his statement, the newspaper alleged that some sort of cover-up was being made. Editors of the Times thought so much of the story that they ran it again in October 29th, 1945. Some have asserted that the newspaper refused to allow the truth to get in the way of a good story. A 2011 article, again published by the Los Angeles Times, flatly states that the original negatives of the photo in question were located in the Department of Special Collections at UCLA and objected to thorough analysis. Researchers concluded the photo that ran in the newspaper in October of 1942 had been retouched. So what did happen in February 25th, 1942? Let me know what you think happened. Was it a balloon? Was it an aircraft? Or was it something else entirely? Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and all that good YouTubey stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.